Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something really practical, navigating the complexities of European IFR flight planning. Now, if you've ever flown IFR in Europe, or even just thought about it, you probably know that the old ways, paper charts, manual calculations, they often struggle.
Oh, absolutely. They can be inefficient, and honestly, there are real safety concerns there too.
Exactly. So our mission today is to look at how modern digital tools are, well, pretty much essential now, how they make your IFR planning efficient, compliant, and fundamentally safer.
And it's crucial to understand why this shift is happening. It's not just about convenience.
Right.
European airspace is uniquely complex. It's crowded, dynamic, full of changing restrictions. Trying to manage that manually, it's incredibly difficult and, frankly, prone to errors. These digital tools are built specifically to handle that complexity.
Okay, so let's name names. We're talking about the powerhouses, right? Tools like Autorouter,
Great for complex routing, often free too.
SkyDemon, which lots of people love for its interface and maps,
Yeah, very intuitive, great for situational awareness in the cockpit.
yeah, and EuroFPL. Maybe more on the professional side.
Robust, very reliable for the actual filing process. Yeah. They each have their strengths, but collectively, they automate the hard parts.
They give you a shortcut to being properly informed, basically.
Precisely. So you can focus on flying the plane, not wrestling with paperwork or complex airspace rules.
Okay, let's dig into the features. These tools do more than just draw a line on a map. Route validation. What does that actually mean for a pilot trying to stay compliant in Europe?
Ah, that's huge. Route validation means the software checks your planned route against, well, everything.
Everything.
Pretty much all the current airspace rules, airway structures, flight level restrictions, temporary restricted areas from NOTAMs, military zones.
So those daily updates, the things that are really hard to track manually.
Exactly. NOTAMs, specific entry gates for busy airports like Paris or Frankfurt. The system checks it all before you file. It flags potential problems.
So it stops you making a mistake before it even happens.
That's the idea. Imagine trying to manually cross-reference thousands of constantly changing data points. It's just not feasible for most pilots. This gives you real confidence that your route is actually flyable and legal.
And connected to that is safety, which you mentioned. Weather overlays seem like another massive step up. How do they improve things for IFR?
Well, think about it. Instead of switching between your planning tool, a weather app, maybe another website.
Yeah, trying to piece it all together.
Right. With integrated overlays, you see the significant weather icing forecasts, thunderstorms, winds aloft directly on your planned route at your planned altitude.
So you can see a potential problem developing right where you intend to fly.
Exactly. It allows you to make informed decisions proactively. Maybe climb above icing or ask ATC for a deviation around a buildup before you get close. It's about real-time situational awareness, not finding out the hard way.
Okay, makes sense. And then there's the filing itself. The bureaucracy can be a pain. How do these tools help there?
Oh, massively. Streamlined filing is a huge time saver. Once your route is planned and validated, the tool takes all that info, plus your aircraft details, and formats it correctly for the air traffic control system.
So no more typing in long, complex flight plan forms by hand.
Pretty much. A few clicks, and it's submitted electronically across all the relevant countries. It drastically cuts down the chance of typos or errors that could get your plan rejected or cause delays.
So you combine that validation, the integrated weather, the easy filing. What does that give the pilot ultimately?
It gives you ultimate situational awareness, really. All the critical information is synthesized and presented clearly. It turns planning from this complex, stressful chore into something precise, manageable, and confidence building.
So bringing it back to the person listening, what does this mean for you flying IFR in Europe?
It means you can achieve efficient flights, you know they're compliant, and you've got a much higher degree of safety built in from the start. Less guesswork, more certainty.
Can you think of like a common mistake pilots used to make manually that these tools just eliminate?
Oh, easily. A classic one is accidentally planning through a temporary restricted area. Maybe a military exercise zone popped up on a NOTAM that morning.
Right, buried in pages of text.
Exactly. Manually, you might miss it. The digital tool's validation flags it instantly. Bang! Route invalid through restricted airspace R123.
And avoiding that isn't just about avoiding trouble with ATC.
No. It's about avoiding the stress, the potential danger, the whole mental load of realizing you're somewhere you shouldn't be. These tools act like a diligent co-pilot during planning. They don't replace your knowledge. but they catch things.
So the core takeaway seems pretty clear then. Tools like Autorouter, SkyDemon, EuroFPL, they aren't just nice-to-haves anymore.
No, for European IFR, they're essentially standard equipment now. They're vital for mastering it.
This deep dive really highlights their value, I think.
Absolutely. Embracing these tools genuinely changes how you approach flying in Europe. It shifts it from being potentially overwhelming to something you can manage with precision and confidence. It lets you leverage technology to fly smarter.
We definitely encourage you listening to explore these tools if you haven't already. Think about that feeling taking off, knowing your plan is solid, validated, and accounts for the conditions. That's all for this deep dive. Until next time, fly safe and stay curious.